everyone. In today's class, we're going to move on to a new part, the creation myth. Creation myth is sometimes called origin myth or cosmogonic myth. We use these terms when we are talking about the origin of the natural or social world. In this type of myths, there are often depictions about the pre-existing universe and how life and culture were created. Among all kinds of mythologies, the creation myth is usually given great importance to, regarded as the cultural genes of a nation, and embodies every nation's first cultural concern, and that is why it is always an indispensable part to study in mythology. Before we dig a little deeper, let's take a look at the general features of each side. In the Chinese creation mythology, two figures constantly appear, whom we can never pay too much attention to. It is widely accepted that Pangu was the first sentient being, and he created the heaven and earth. Most importantly, he created mankind and making them the essence of the universe. Nuwa, another ancestor of the Chinese nation, is believed to come out of the clay herself and molded humans from clay. Thus, she was believed to have created humans as well. As a whole, the Chinese creation mythology features authoritativeness, iconolatry, and exemplariness. These supernatural beings and their great exploits for the world have never been questioned in the later studies or any kinds of cultural and literary adaptation. The respect the Chinese have paid to them is unshakable. In general, the Chinese creation mythology has taken the origin of humans and the substance of the universe as a unity, as it stresses the oneness of the world. The heaven, the earth, and humans are discussed as a correlative unity, thus confirming the organic relations between them, as well as coordination, unity of opposites, and dynamic equilibrium. The great creation mythological system is a very consistent genealogy. Each deity in the early days have separate and distinctive duty in terms of his or her responsibility in the world. None of the deities are subject to Zeus, for each deity is an independent individual. And mankind tends to act against the gods in many cases. In the Greek and Roman mythology, the creation deities are, in many cases, adventurers, predators, and the conquerors. The Western creation mythology draws a definite line between many similar opposites. Mankind and nature, the subject and object, soul and flesh, spirit and material, thinking and being, phenomena and essence, and so forth. Each of them has been given in-depth depiction and analysis.